Yo, so what is up, ladies and gentlemen? I am here with you tonight from my channel this time, Nogorimi instead of RTFGC. Just purely because we're running into some technical difficulties, and we thought that this would be a better way to reach the audience. But definitely trying to get things started here. I need to get one more thing started before we can really start showing matches on stream. Starting off with a little bit of casuals for a couple of minutes, and then we should be moving into the tournaments. But what's up? I'm Nogorimi. I'm chilling. So just let me know what's up. Let me know if everything sounds good and everything.
セカンドクローリバイド発射動くな電コード発射これ以上電コードやりますねエースライトグランド動くなまだ娘が上げとわりやりますね終わりかそういうそんなものか娘が行きます。やります我が身を死して五国の鬼となりぬ。見せてあげましょう。兵器の違いを。ファーストクローズリバイド動くなカウンター上げとわり娘がやります上げとわり娘が甘いやりますねセキヤッカウンターセカンドクローズリバイドやりますねやりますね我が身を死して五国の鬼となりる。お前と我シストも死せず。ファーストクローズリバイド電光終わりかやった1番2番解放もう終わりか。セカンドクローズリバイドそんなものかまだ 浮きことの名をこの上に積もりかしともしせずファーストクロールリバイド発射なかなかターゲット割りこれややセカンドクローズリバイドなかなかそんなものやるな終わりか発射発射やはりな発射そんなもの発射そんなもの発射負けるわけにはいかんのだ我が身を死して五国の鬼となりるこの力を狙う者いや違うようだ自分はむしろお前たちの用いるその謎の力の方に興味があるのだ
Cool. Alright, so we have about 5 minutes before everything gets started here. So yeah, this semester we have a couple of new games going on. We have Unist as a primary game. Street Fighter V no longer in the rotation. Very interestingly enough. And so what it looks like it's going to be is we're going to have Unist, BlazBlue, and Tekken 7 going on tonight. Unist is primarily going to be on stream. We might end up getting some BlazBlue on stream depending on what happens. But more likely than not, it's going to be Unist the entire night. We try to support the other games when we can, but just time-wise, it's just not possible. So, trying to do our best that we can. Getting dark outside. It's kind of dark in the room now. I might have them turn on another light just so the camera looks better. It's kind of up to them. So, we should be getting started here shortly. Our tournament started at 8. People kind of coming in last minute might get delayed a little bit, but basically RIT-FGC is just a small organization to get things started. We're a club on campus at RIT out in Rochester. Stands for Rochester Institute of Technology, fighting game community. So basically all we're about is like we have probably close to 30 students or alum in the building tonight. Just in this one room. The room's no more than 20 by 20. It's a great space. Power's lacking a little bit. That's something that we might need to look at in the future. Maybe get a couple more extension cables and some extra power strips to kind of fully power the room so that we can have a more intensive setup if things continue to be this rampant. But again, it's the first week of classes. Everybody is in here. Everybody's popping. Everybody got the game. Everybody has the game that they want to play. And so it's just, this is what it's going to be for the time being. We don't have too much else going on. I think tournaments are about to start here. Hold on a second. Alright, so just working through some logistics of getting a sub-commentator in here, because nobody else really knows how to commentate here besides me or Anthony, the two, me being the streamer and him being the TO, but I'm in 2 tournaments tonight, so it's going to be a real mix-up on whether or not the stream gets updated consistently. I try my best to be here when I'm not playing in Unist or BlazeBlue, but it's just going to be what it's going to be. So. All right, taking a look here, it looks like we're going to have Mr. Net Control. Let's see who his opponent is. His opponent is DD Destroy, so I'll get that all set, and we should be good to go. All right, so Net Control versus DD Destroy. You guys might remember both of these players from last semester. Usually you're seeing Net Control playing Street Fighter, and DD Destroy was usually playing and DD Destroy was primarily a BlazeBlue player. Oh, I got hot swapped. It's gonna be S0 versus Lameniac. So I got hot swapped. You guys might remember S0. He was all right. So we're looking to get things started here shortly. Up next is going to be Sierra versus Lameniac. But all right, let's get into it. Looks like we're going to have Seth versus Phonon. S0 very unfamiliar with the Unist kind of format. Doesn't quite have his combos down. Lameniac has been playing the game for the better part of a couple of months, practicing and getting better. I haven't actually seen him play, so I don't know what's going to happen, but looks like S0 is going to get the first offense started, trying to get some simple things started. Get jumping over the far range normal, but messing up some of the combos here. Again, the main point of Under Night is to kind of build that grid meter in the middle. Once you have that, you're in a state called Vorpal. And basically what that does is gives you extra damage and helps one of your special moves out, usually to have it do more damage or extra hit stun. But another trait of being in Vorpal is you are able to do chain shifts. But real quick, guys, I'm going to have to step off to do some BlazeBlue. You might be greeted by the lovely Anthony. Otherwise, you'll be alone. So enjoy.
クローンリバイド
捉え放棄だ。空気捉えられまい。見切れるか。捉えられまい。見切れる。なかなか紹介の弁慶。地に落ち降伏。降伏。見切る。
ブロックダウン
破れるだと。
私の名ウィーナーフォノンずっと
無駄な抵抗はよせ。
咲かせてやるファーストクローズリバイド
くだらない。なかなかない
ほらどうしたまだいいセカンドクローズリバイド
お前の意志を拒絶する。地に落ち降伏。くだらない。降伏。くだらない。見切れるか。貫く。
ブロックダウンニコフ倒しウィーナーフォノンかわしにくい上に蓄積するダメージ巻きつけば見事な封じ合いこれがすっげえ厄介な武器だって分かっただろまったくムーニー様々ってとこだなこいつは
君はどこまであがいてくれるのかな。
ファーストクローズディバイドカウンターセカンド
リフレクト跳ね返す。跳ね返す。跳ね返す。
Alright, so back at it. Player 1 is actually ShadowPayaso. And P1 is going to be Tom. This is a round 2 match. But what is up? We're seeing Vatista versus Chaos, and I don't think Tom is up again. So let's... Alright, there we go. But alright, Tom getting the first round. I don't know much about either of these characters, but Batista's really strong, has a lot of multi-hitting moves, and really strong ability to kind of trap her opponent with these crystals that do a ton of damage and control a lot of the screen space. She activates them basically anytime she throws a projectile or hits them with one of her moves. And Chaos, on the other hand, is more of like a puppet character. He kind of summons and unsummons him, kind of like Zato from Guilty Gear. He has a little more mobility than Zato, I would say, but not as crazy as setups. As you can see, there's no like, there's no command grab for him, so it's a tougher situation once he gets in to kind of stay in. But that super going to do a ton of damage here. Not quite going to be enough to close it out, especially with the combo drop, but following it up real quickly, it's going to give Tom one on the board. Ooh, and a strong beam there to start off, throwing off Fireball, finally getting a diamond out, and just gonna charge up because of it. But trying to keep him in the corner in the ad, they're the pet, keeping him down. Ooh, missed normal, no cancel into the pet either to make anything safe. And unfortunately, ShadowPayaso just kind of letting Tom get away. And that's going to give Tom some space to set up here and really chisel down this health from ShadowPayaso. But Vorpal is on ShadowPayaso's side. Let's see if he can get anything started from him. Keeps getting clipped here, trying to go forward. Finally got the dash through, losing Vorpal at the time. Not the worst thing, but definitely going to make a round a lot harder for him to win, and Tom able to close it out there. As good as Chaos can kind of be in that mid-range, Batista's just so much better at controlling it and also having a lot of long-range threats to deal with. As well as having a lot of different air options to keep her opponent guessing, and a character like Chaos really needs... really doesn't have the strongest of anti-air options. Really reliant on that pet to get things started, and it keeps getting destroyed here. And you can see Tom working on a perfect here. Let's see if he's going to be able to close it out with it, or if ShadowPayaso is going to get a hit. There he goes. Finally a chance to get something started, pushing to the corner here. Couple of lucky hits, but nothing confirmed. Looking a little rough, and wow, let him out of the corner with that. That's going to be a real rough situation. Finally got the book to hit a projectile, giving him the wall bounce. Oh, is an overhead just to avoid the setup, but getting flipped, and that's going to close it out. 2-0 for Tom. Oh god. But alright, I'm back. I lost my BlazeBlue match. Just I haven't practiced the game at all in like the last 4 or 5 months. I haven't practiced any BlazeBlue. Haven't even touched the game, so wasn't expecting to do good. Looks like up next we're gonna have the one, the only, the youngest of geezers versus Mr. Pineapple, who made it through his first match against BXR. But Pineapples is primarily a Dragon Ball FighterZ player, and Young Geezer kind of rotates around, plays a lot of different stuff. Plays a lot of different stuff. I think primarily older games. Like he's a big fan of Sailor Moon S and Karnov, that kind of stuff. Usually also like a Guilty Gear player. Not too much BlazeBlue or BB Tag. Will play Dragon Ball when he needs to, but for the most part, just kind of playing the older games or Guilty Gear. Um, so. But alright, players are setting their buttons in the main menu because they already had to switch sides. Should be popping real soon here. Alright, I'm not really sure what they're doing. They thought they might buy colors, and then they decided not to. But alright, let's kind of get things going here. Yeah, we have Young Geezer going with Merkava, and looks like Pineapple is going with Phonon. Interesting choice here. Okay. Good choice with the random music select. There's hardly a bad song in this game. Nana Say might be up there, but I think all the songs in this game are actually very good. And we see Pineapple is really giving up a lot of space here. Quite unusual playstyle, because you really give up a lot of grid when you back yourself into the corner like that, which is a really important feature here. Which unfortunately is covered up by our overlay, but can't really change that now. But alright, dash up, get the command, grab Young Geezer going in. Getting things popping here. Big combo here. Not quite going to be enough to kill. Going to bail off here. It's an interesting turn of events. Really good blocking here. Just spending some meter to get things started. All right, good throw there from Pineapples. Building some space back. Let's see if he can take the grid situation back from Young Geezer. Ooh, unfortunate. Not going to be able to take it. And that's going to close out the round here. Great conversion there, or mix-up opportunity to a conversion from Young Geezer. Pineapple's, again, mostly a Dragon Ball player, not really quite used to the options that that are available to him in this game. I think some of those pounces from Merkava are punishable. I kind of lost track over the years. All right, solid combo started there from Young Geezer, knowing what's punishable. Way more than I do in this game. All right, has the summon out, going to be able to get the extra little hit. Not able to convert to a full combo, got the counter hit, still keeping the corner control. Ooh, he going to get thrown here. It's going to be a big amount of damage against Scott trying to get out of the corner. Not quite dead, but looking very close. There you go, Scott trying to move or push a button there, and Merkava going to fly off with the spray. Young Geezer taking the first game. And so a lot of times what you kind of want to do against Merkava is really narrow his options down so that he has to overcommit to one of his options. The man is a terror on offense, so you want to try to knock him down and get your offensive game started, or at least not be in his offensive kind of mix. Ooh, got the delay tech there. And of course that guard crushes you, you're not able to build any meter or gain Vorpal. And the long range hit grab going to close it off there. Ooh, nice little jump in mix up, very DBFZ style. Unfortunately dropped the end of that combo there. Oh my goodness, it has all the extra minions that kind of extra damage the combo up, give him an extra couple of hits, and the mix-up following. Ooh, good chain shift to save himself from getting whiff punished. And yeah, keeping the corner here, gonna be able to close out. Yeah, not even having to spin meter. Young Geezer taking it 2-0. All right. But next on stream, we're gonna have me, Mr. Quiet Force / Nogarimi, up against my eternal rival, TheChokeArtist. TheChokeArtist, an overall very good fighting game player, very solid. Me, on the other hand, I'm bad. So we'll see what happens. Unfortunately, we're going to be commentator-less, but enjoy.
セカンドクローズリバイドいつも言うと勝負を決めるのはどれだけ必死になれるかだってね。生きることに執着がないってのは勝つことに執着がないのと同じだよ。
All right. So, waiting for our next match. So we should be getting mostly winner matches on stream. Don't know who's going to come up next. Excuse me. We have a pretty interesting bracket. So far we have, Young Geezer versus RL3 and for round 3, aka top 8. No, not top 8, top 16. Then we're going to have Lameniac versus the winner of Nyoom and a random clown. We have the TheChokeArtist versus TD Destroy, and then we have Tom versus the winner of TheRealPreston and LHCC for our winner side of the bracket. Loser side is a little sloppy. Haven't really been able to run any matches down here yet, so I'm just kind of waiting it out. Looking at Blaze Blue. It's cleaning up a little bit. We're about in the same spot. We had about equal entrants for both games. I think Under Night had 17 and Blaze Blue had 16. So about pretty even. Tekken still had a Tekken had 14. Pretty busy night for us. Like I said, we have probably close to 30 to 40 people in the room. So it's getting pretty up there. Pretty crazy. Unfortunately, our Soul Calibur bracket is very small. We have 4 people in our Soul Calibur bracket. Soul Calibur not really played out here at RIT. We have a couple of players that like to play it, but for the most part, it just people are mostly trying to chill. Oh, excuse me. I said the real person earlier, and I meant to say the real Preston. I think we have 2 Prestons here tonight because TD Destroy and the real Preston have the same name. But for the most part, we are chilling. Not much really going on here. All right, we're getting a losers bracket matchup on stream. I think because of conflicts. But it's going to be Na versus Pineapples. This is going to be losers round 2, I believe. I'll correct myself if I'm wrong. We saw Pineapples earlier. Pineapple plays. Excuse me. Pineapple plays Phonon. I don't know why I just blanked on the name. Don't know who Na plays. I think he played off stream and I wasn't able to figure it out. But we'll figure out very shortly who's playing who. People fucking with my setup, as always. All right, give me a sec. I need to help these people. Okay, I think their sides are swapped. Yeah, they're going back to main menu. Their sides are swapped, it's fine. My PS4 is weird, one of the USB ports doesn't work. The USB hub wasn't working, and so now there's just a whole kerfuffle. Thankfully, one of the players is on pad, so we'll see. But yeah, that's the small and short of it. Again, Phonon, I don't know too much about Phonon. Basically, all I know is what I've learned playing against her. Kind of annoying, but not as annoying as Yuzu in the Akatsuki matchup. So let's see who he's going to play. Looks like we're going to have a Phonon mirror. Not surprising. I feel like this is going to be most of the night. We have, I think, 4 or 5 Phonon players. It's just so quite interestingly enough. Yeah, Unist picked up, and then unsurprisingly, Phonon, being kind of simple and easy to pick up and learn, became the primary character for most people. But Na, getting things started here. Again, this is losers bracket round 2. Unsafe string there, getting punished there from Pineapples, or at least challenged there from Pineapples. Overall, Pineapple's setting up some solid offense here. You're really seeing him able to get started, but unfortunate on the bad fireball. I have a match in Unist. All right. Unfortunately, I have a match in Unist, guys, so you're going to be alone, but enjoy.
私が見逃すとでも。ファーストクローズリバイド。ほらよ。ほらどうした。
ことのなおこの上に積もれかし。
ファーストクローズディバイド
All right, I am back. We should be having Young Geezer versus RL3. All right.
セカンドクローズディバイド
So, getting things started here. Young Geezer looking very strong here. Has corner control again, just continually pressuring him. Again, this match not always the easiest for Akatsuki. Can be very difficult, especially when you're getting missed inputs. And this should be able to close out here. Again, no burst in this game like some of the other anime games. So once you're in a combo, you gotta take it. But alright, getting it going. Game 2. Already on deck. Feels like yesterday that we just started. Getting clipped. Getting pushed to the corner here. Has the summon down on the ground. Getting clipped again. Good mash out though. Not able to get the summon to pop up and really cause any issues. Just a raw jump out. Not punished. Or even a cross up even attempted. But pushed to the other corner here. EX summons going to be a real problem here. Ooh, was a gold throw, could affect it. Maybe not used to seeing the animation. Young Geezer going to go up to match point here. Looking very strong. Merkava not a character with too many weaknesses in my opinion, but... Alright, just doing reverse beat to just kind of keep himself safe. Alright, opportunity here for Akatsuki. Dash up into Fireball. Not really an optimal situation there. And look at this combo from Young Geezer. Haven't seen it before, but looking very strong with the charge pierce in the middle of the combo. Drop the ender, but still able to pick it up and keep the corner control here. Has Warble, gonna have a rough situation here. Activate, bail off. And that's it. Clean 2-0. 4 straight rounds for Young Geezer. But all right, coming back to me. I won my losers match because we were having so much trouble getting our 6 to work on Steam that the other dude just forfeit. Because I literally played the dude and we talk and play in about 3 or 4 different games, and I usually beat him in all of them. So it's just unfortunate. Would have been really awesome to have actually gotten to play him in a 5th game, but unfortunately that's just not the way that it works out sometimes. But looks like we're gonna have Lameniac coming back up. RT Sports Lameniac versus Nyoom. Nyoom formerly used to go by Luna. She's of course a Phonon player. We're gonna have another Phonon mirror. As I said, we have 4 or 5 Phonons in this bracket, just by the nature of things. Again, she's a very easy character to kind of pick up and play. Not really that easy to master, but pushing buttons with her is usually rewarding, and you have a lot of space to your normals, and you can kind of push people out. You have a DP, which is good for you. Her fireballs are pretty good at the setups, but again, Phonon mirror match. RIT Esports Lameniac versus Nyoom.
フォノン様がお相手だ覚悟しなファーストクローズ
Looking extremely strong here. Gonna check buttons here, as always, at the beginning of every Unist match. Both these players are bad players, interestingly enough. and going right into it after the buttons. This matchup, I expect Nyoom to kind of have more of the experience edge. She's played a lot more Unist, but Lameniac by no means is a slouch. He's been playing the game for a couple of months now. Really getting things started, but looks like he's having a little bit of trouble here offensively trying to find his opening. All right, here we go. Maybe an opportunity for him to get things started. Not really a follow-up situation there, and an anti-air not confirmed from Nyoom, but ooh, look at these fireballs coming out. Looking like it's very troublesome for Lameniac to kind of deal with his own fireballs here. And Nyoom just very comfortable kind of sitting at a good range. Gets clipped there, but no chain shift there from Lameniac, not in Vorpal, so he couldn't get a good follow-up. And one more hit's going to take it from Nyoom. Doesn't really have to worry too much here. Shielding appropriately. Got grid broken. That's not good. That could be a rough situation. Offense in this game can turn around so easily. Oh, caught him low, but ooh. Able to get things started here. That's a lot of damage. A lot of risk that didn't need to be taken from Nyoom. And Vorpal on the side of Lameniac, he can really turn this round around, and there we go, making the comeback. What a sick round. Nyoom had it in her pocket, but threw it away. All right. Unfortunately, I have to leave you guys mid-match here. I have a CF match to play, but I'll be back as soon as I can.
ウィーナーフォノン。あれ、なに今ので私と戦ってたつもりなのか？無様な踊りにしか見えなかったっての。あなたには犠牲になってもらいます。
ファーストクローズディバイド。
Alright. Alright, so real quick here as an update. Looks like we're having the TheRealPreston versus BXR. But alright, I also unfortunately need to get up and run away again, so I'll be back in a bit.
Orie. あなたには犠牲になってもらいます。
ファーストクローズディバイド。
上にはあったのでしょうか。さゆみさん、人望を介するキャラ、自らをメルカバと名乗る者、両親の敵であることの確証、それが持てた時に私の手であなたを撃ちます。それは誰にも撃たれることは許さない。
お手柔らかに頼むよ。
定めに従い、光の鉄槌を。
ファーストクローズディバイド。
跳ね返す。切り裂
書いてみせる。
切り裂け。くらえ。切り裂け。くらえ入られるかな。危なすぎる。リフレクト。くらえ。食上的な。リフレクト。さすがだ。スリップだ。あれが獲物だ。
勝敗は決します。
セカンドクローズディバイド。
リフレクト。危なすぎる。遅れ。攻めるか。切り。耐えられる。切り。あれが獲物だ。インテリジェント。
サードクローズディバイド。
リフレクト。そこか。リフレクト。離れ。食らい尽くせ。 お手柔らかに頼むよ。
正義の名のもとにあなたを救済し
フ
ます。
ァーストクローズリバイド
Alright, I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. We have ShadowPayaso versus somebody. Let me find the match real quick. Look, it should be ShadowPayaso versus BXR. Although I think I tapped BXR last time and that was not the matchup we had, so I could be wrong. I know ShadowPayaso is right, but a score could always not be reported yet. But looks like ShadowPayaso going to be able to close out around here. Looking strong. I don't know if there's... I don't know if there's already a game on the board, but at the very least, we are where we are. Ooh, good confirm there. Still didn't get the full combo though. Pet was a little too far away. Ooh, good dodge from the rapid sap. I don't know what to call her move. I don't actually know Orie's move. Ooh, good dash through the fire. Oh, didn't block the pet. Good resummon him to get things started. Alright, a little bit of offense here from BXR, but not able to get anything really good started. Look at that combo. BXR going at it. Catching him out. ShadowPayaso looks like he's in a bit of a challenging situation. Got the... I'm blanking on names. Got the assault into the overhead. Ooh, and did the post-KO super, too. So it's either one on a piece or one on ShadowPayaso's side. Looks like it's 1-1.
メガネを壊すのはやめてくれよ。
正義の名のもとに
I don't care. Said something about glasses. That's all I know. Anyway, getting back into it. I don't really know a lot about this match. I feel like Orie should be able to win it fairly easily as soon as he separates Chaos from the pet. Has really easy ways to kill the pet as well if it's in front of Chaos. Really safe ways to do it too. Meanwhile, Orie's kind of summon is a little bit better. The little pet that she summons is really strong. Creates a lot of mix-up opportunities for her. Ooh, catching ShadowPayaso out there a little bit. And again, killing the pet. Man, really awkward string of buttons here from BXR, but still able to kind of catch ShadowPayaso off guard. Even the red combo that he didn't tech out of seemed to catch him off guard. But alright, pet is out, able to get some stuff started, but again, the pet immediately dies. Yeah, pet can immediately turn around. You gotta be careful for that. Oh, and the super just gonna catch him out here. ShadowPayaso looking like he's in a rough spot, but gets the wake up throw. Throwing this game is not like Blaze Blue or Guilty Gear. Like, you have to hard commit to the throw. But the dash up after the summon is going to be able to close out that game for BXR. Taking him the match point, but... Ooh, good cancel there out of it, and going to be able to hit Chaos there. Oh, full confirm. Just dashed a little too far. Reacted a little too late. Alright, pet's back. Have to watch out for him here. Ooh, whiff on the overhead. Good punish. Ooh, tried to DP the pet. Didn't really work out there. Alright, hit Chaos. Oh, got clipped low though. Repeat to make himself safe on the bad confirm. Alright, using the dashing to put the pet behind her, but not really able to get anything started. BXR looking like he's in a bit of a rough spot here. Not really able to find a good opening here or a way to kill the pet. Alright, but using force punching to kind of do Orie's alternate jump arc. A little bit shorter, a little bit less dangerous, and yeah, good jump back there on the dash punch, rush punch. Alright, let's see if BXR is going to be able to find his way in here, or if ShadowPayaso is going to be able to keep confounding him. Alright, ShadowPayaso off to an early lead here, but the summon killing the pet. Got the jump in, but not able to combo. I see kind of the rougher part of this matchup where some of Orie's conversions knock their opponent far away. And in a situation like Chaos, you kind of want to remain close to him. Alright, summon coming in to kill the pet. Oh, flipped him, but couldn't convert to a full combo. Good counter hit there, keeping the pet alive too. Empty jump low there from ShadowPayaso. Able to get a little bit of offense started, but not able to convert. But BXR looking strong here. Missed a combo, but also got out of the corner. So a very interesting situation here for him, but got clipped by Chaos. Oh, unfortunate, just went a little too far there. And ShadowPayaso going to be able to close it out there. And we're closing in on top 8 here. On winner side, we have Young Geezer versus Nyoom. That's going to be Merkava versus Phonon. And then on the other side, we have TheChokeArtist versus Tom. That's Yuzu versus... let's see if I remember his character. Yuzu versus... I can't remember Tom's character, but shout out to Tom, just rocking his name. Looks like we're having ShadowPayaso immediately back on stream. Up against Lameniac. So it's going to be Phonon versus Chaos. But hi, hello, welcome. My hair is all over the place because I've been stressed and so I've been touching it. But we've been chilling. Hard chilling, cold chilling, all types of chilling. So I might have to help the players here for a little bit because my USB port is bad. But we'll see. Yeah. This is why I don't like people touching and messing with my setup. Where somebody unplugged the USB hub from the player 2 side, and now everything's constantly fucked, and I have to tell people every single time, and it pisses me off. When it should just be plugged into the player 2 USB. But it's fine. This is going to be Phonon versus Chaos. I think I said that already, but I feel like we've just seen so many Phonons. I'm so tired of seeing Phonon. So, getting started though. The winner of this has to fight me in loser's bracket. I'm in top 8, loser side. The other side of loser's top 8 is going to be S0 versus DD Destroy and Pineapples. Checking the buttons here. A lot of configuration that goes into it. But we're getting things started. ShadowPayaso put the headphones on, so you know that he's serious. And immediately we see Chaos doing the classic jump through. Lameniac not used to it, doesn't know the setup. Respecting the pet maybe a little too much, doesn't know what to do with it. Fireball getting hard punished there. You really see that Lameniac's kind of unfamiliar in this matchup, but has the corner control now, just has to run his offense. Ooh, missed the meaty setup, but caught the dash on the other side. Ooh, unfortunately dropped his combo, allowed ShadowPayaso to get his summon started. Going to be in a lot of danger here. Giving a little too much respect to the pet and Chaos, but it's definitely interesting. Barrel off, going to be hard punished here. Not quite enough to kill. Nice DP. Going to get out of the corner, but man, that summon came right back. Alright, so you see Lameniac is definitely unfamiliar with this matchup. Really giving a little too much respect to Chaos as he tries to figure him out. Hopefully you saw there that he hit Chaos and killed the pet, so he kind of figures it out. Oh, okay, hitting Chaos, hitting the pet. He can kind of do that. Trying to hit the pet, not really working out here. Got clipped there. Ooh, got to the other side, at least out of the corner, but pet is resummoned. Desummoned to bring him out at a different time. Still clipping well. ShadowPayaso has been catching a lot of people with just the low C there. Gonna be close to closing it out here. Not gonna have quite enough. No. Gonna be just the right amount of damage there. Round apiece on the board. Yo, DP round start. Yeah, you have to be careful with your run-ups. So you really want to make sure you perfectly time them. Otherwise, you're going to get thrown out of them. Not quite one-frame throws like Guilty Gear or Blaze Blue, but definitely fast throws. It's no wimpy like G command throw in Street Fighter V that's like 12 frames. These throws come out fast, and you have a good while to detect them too. So if you're getting thrown, it's because you really didn't see it coming. All right, good full screen there, but again, full screen catch there from ShadowPayaso. Got a decent conversion off of it, especially with the side switch, but still has the corner. Oh, good super to really challenge the offense. Oh, caught him with the delayed strings. Has Vorpal heal too, should be able to kill. Doesn't even need to spin Vorpal. Excuse me, change it. Doesn't even need to change it. So that's the first game going to Lameniac. Despite being unfamiliar, he's definitely picking up the match well. And he knows as soon as he starts running his offense, he can just keep running off. Ooh. Ooh, go throw. Go throws have a couple extra frames to tech. I don't quite remember the number, so I don't want to lie to you, but definitely way easier to tech go throws. Huh? Okay. All right. Game. What game? Okay. Alright, I'm now in charge of updating scores as well. But good job from Lameniac there, getting his offense started, not really letting it go. Alright, finally getting those dash up buttons under control, not getting thrown anymore. And Lameniac under complete control of the round now. But ShadowPayaso trying to get things started here, has the summon out. Trying to go for these as kind of assault mix-ups, but getting clipped there. Ooh, of course, sometimes the recovery in Undernight is a little bit weird. You can't be hit until you are fully recovered on the ground. So it causes a little bit of confusion. Not able to combo into the why am I forgetting the name of it? But either way, good job, Lameniac. What's the thing when you spin all of your meter? Infinite worth. But let's see who we have available. Alright, seems like the situation's under control. He found a PS4 pad, but getting things started here, we're going to have Top. Good old Tom. Made it to winner's side top 8. I can't remember the character he played, but it's doing pretty well. He beat ShadowPayaso in LHCC. Excuse me. Okay. But of course, the TheChokeArtist himself, no slouch. Also a really strong player, multi-game specialist. But all right, getting things started here.
ファーストフローズリバイド
Ah, Vatista. Yeah, he's a Vatista player. We don't have too much experience against this character in Rochester. We had a player try to pick her up for a little bit, but he's really finicky when it comes to playing characters seriously for a long time. And he mostly plays Gordo down. But so far, it looks like the Choker is kind of having trouble getting in. But Tom pushed to the corner. It can be a dangerous situation here for him. Almost caught out the wrong blast and got out of the corner for free. But all right, Choker is getting things started here. Going to be able to get a big combo here. And push to the other corner. Red combo. All right, very nice combo, staying same side to keep the corner control. Activates chain shift to get the mix-up. Got the assault. Should be able to close it out here if he spins Infinite Worth. Oh, drop the end of the combo, but still be able to pick it up with the 2A.
セカンドフローズリバイド
All right, good dash blocking here from the Chokeartist, taking a lot less damage getting in this time than last game. And you see that Tom is picking a lot different spots to kind of throw out his projectiles. Maybe a little afraid of the options that the Chokeartist and Yuzu has to kind of get in on Vatista. But unfortunately, what you do not want is you do not want to be Vatista against Yuzu in the corner, and that is a bad veil loss, and that's going to give the Chokeartist the ability to get his red veil off into Infinite Worth there. CBO, excuse me.
オブリテレートタスクに
Oh, we're seeing a button configuration coming out. All right. Yeah. It might be easier to plug in on the front. But all right, getting back in. Huh? Okay. Blaze Blue. But all right, the Chokeartist with solid corner control here, finishing up this combo. Spins that little bit to build some chain, not even that he needed it, some grid, excuse me.
セカンドフローズリバイ
And yeah, you see that Tom is much more hesitant when it comes to throwing these things out. All right, this time Tom making the Chokeartist spend a lot of his life to get in again. Try to jump back, able to snipe the cube, but unfortunately not able to get the explode before he gets clipped. Good jump over the 2B. All right, the Chokeartist now with solid control here. Salt not able to stand up or punish it at all. Maybe just a bad reaction from Tom. Maybe he's never played against Yuzu before, but looking a little unfamiliar with the matchup. Looking a little flustered here. His combos just aren't connecting for him, and there we go. The Chokeartist closing it out. 2 games. So that means that our winners final is going to be Young Geezer versus Chokeartist. Meanwhile, down in losers bracket, we have Lameniac versus Quiet Force, and S0 versus Pineapples, which I think is running off stream. But we should be able to run a Tekken match now. We have, yeah, I got it.
様がお相手だ。
シストも施設。
ファーストクローズディバイド。セカンドクローズディバイド。
願わくば我に至難ハックを与えたまえ。
ファーストクローズディバイド。
ことの名をこの上に積もれかし。
ファーストクローズディバイド
電光弾発射。電光弾電光弾発射。電光弾交代発射。
セカンドクローズディバイド
発射。発射。電光弾
ミナ
絶対腐敗なり。物が武器ことの名をこの上に積もれかし。
ファーストクローズディバイド
発射。発射。1番2番解放。電光弾四角ジェット。カブト割りジェット。
かだるいけど
我
やるしかないな。
シストも死せず。
ファーストクローズディバイド。
終わりか。終わりか。やるな。やはりな。上げとわり。
よっやるぜ。
まだまだ上げとわり。
引かないで。よっ走れ。
終わりか。発射。不甲斐ない。
セカンドクローズディバイド。
対空防御。発射。終わりか。攻撃。我は雷神。
みんな
絶対崇拝なり。遊んでいる暇は我
行くよ無理。
シストも死せず。
ファーストクローズディバイド。
1番2番解放。そんなものか。終わりか。電撃。やるな。まだまだ。もう終わりか。
セカンドクローズディバイド。
やるな。俺電光だ。
みんな
絶対崇拝なり。己が分際をわきまえよ。
So, stream's gonna be hold up a little bit because our person in winners finals is in top 4 losers for Tekken, and they're still going right now. Still going, but some good matches happening on stream. Quiet Force making quite a run through losers. Oh yeah, New York State's finest. It's crazy. My God. Quiet Force literally got sent to losers round 1 and now is in losers finals. So he has to face either Young Geezer or the TheChokeArtist after they have their match. Alright.
クローズディバイド
それでも読めた
セカンドクローズディバイド
きことの名をこの上に積もれかし。
ファーストクローズリバイド。
なかなか
セカンドクローズリバイド。サードクローズリバイド。
お相手
我
願いましょうか。
シストも死せず。
ファーストクローズリバイド。
1番2番解放。1番2番解放。なかなかやるなやるな。終わりか。
セカンドクローズリバイド。
願わくば我に至難ハックを与えたまえ。
ファーストクローズディバイド カンドクローズディバイド
Yo, what is up, people? We are back. Excuse me, we are back. This is Grand Finals. Still the first game of Grand Finals. Young Geese are coming from winners bracket. TheChokeArtist coming from losers. Tied up around a piece here in the first game. Ooh, mispunish there on the veil off, but still able to get the follow up. Looking very strong. And this is exactly what TheChokeArtist was telling me, that he definitely could have won in winners finals. He just didn't realize the changes he needed to make until it was too late, and then he finally made the changes and then was dropping combos. So it's definitely a winnable matchup, he feels. He just really kind of has to study the match and get used to all the options that Young Geezer has with Merkava. But alright, Young Geezer getting things going here. Hit throw into another throw. Back throw out of the corner this time. But TheChokeArtist getting in there with the jump. But drops a combo. Unfortunately, that's going to give this huge lead to Young Geezer here. Alright, has to hold all of these minions. Good tech there. Got rid of all the minions. And man, a bad chain shift there. Got eaten by the button that TheChokeArtist was already doing. Alright, TheChokeArtist with corner control now. Getting close, try to get a parry. Didn't quite work out for him. Safe there off of those hands. Tried to jump out. It looked like out of the hit grab, but not quite fast enough. Ooh, parry round start on the dash up. Not able to catch anything, but also not punished. Alright, TheChokeArtist getting the first big hit here this round. Let's see if he can really turn it into some good pressure here. Lets him out of the corner, and the punch is going to stop the cross up with him. TheChokeArtist now stuck here in this corner, has to deal with this reset situation. Oh, good blocks and good tech. Alright, good delay there on his 2C, catching Young Geezer trying to push a button. Gonna spin the meter here on Infinite Work. Not quite gonna be enough to kill. He has a long way to go. Oh, and baited the veil off. Again, a similar situation that we saw before, but dropped the combo. Looking for an easy way in here. Tried to get out of the fist, but still getting flipped. TheChokeArtist with Vorpal, so he has a chance to change shift if something goes wrong for him. Ooh, good block on the dash up throw. Or good tack on the dash up throw, excuse me. And man, TheChokeArtist looking strong here in game 2, trying to make sure that the Young Geezer doesn't get anything started. But tried to crouch check and got blown up for it. Did it a little bit too early, and that's going to cost him big here. Not able to get anything started on grid. giving full Vorpal control over to Young Geezer. Ooh, unfortunately got clipped there after trying to do the fake. And yeah, has to block the minion setup now. Good block stream from Young Geezer to get the minion started. Oh my goodness, that's just 2 Bs coming out. Good block there from the TheChokeArtist. No parry anti-air attempt, so that's fine. Dash up, good tag. Wow, teching back and forth now, but tried crouch check and got blown up for it, and that's going to kill. 1 apiece now in Grand Finals. Again, this does mean that Young Geezer only needs to win 1-3 out of 5. The TheChokeArtist will need to win 2 of them back-to-back. It's going to be a stressful situation for both of them if it goes to a reset. But before it gets there, TheChokeArtist needs to close out this. Has 2 more games to win if he wants to reset the bracket. Ooh, try to get the sword stance out, but getting hit by the command grab. And alright, Young Geezer with corner control here. Opting to fly away, went for a dive kick, got punished on the landing. Trying to go for another button, it looked like. Ooh, drop combo from TheChokeArtist, you can't be feeling good about that. And Young Geezer taking full advantage of it. How is the TheChokeArtist going to be able to turn this around here? Stuck in the other corner now with the minions on the ground. Popping up, good tech, getting rid of the minions too, and the assault broke the grid. Going to be huge damage here, but drop the ender. Looking a little rough here. Alright, another 2C starter, going to be big damage here. Has infinite worth, maybe he can kill. Activate CBO. Double super into infinite worth. Not quite going to be enough, going to need a little bit more. Ooh, blocked up for something, but just got thrown out of it. Alright, change shift just to get some space here. Does not want to let Young Geezer get anything started here. Oh, could have been a big confirm there for Young Geezer. TheChokeArtist on the verge of death now. Does not want to go with this round easily, but still gets skipped by the command grab, excuse me. Alright, jumps over. Going to be a good start here for the TheChokeArtist. Gets corner control early. Finishes this combo this time, but still gets caught on the dashboard. Taking maybe a little more risk than he needs to, right? You saw against me, he was very patient and staying on the ground. But in this game, he's taking a lot of risk dashing forward and going for additional mix-ups. Ooh, Vorpal into the throw, not what TheChokeArtist expected. Oh, parry getting rid of the minion there. And good air slash from TheChokeArtist, going to get things started for him. Alright, strong corner control here for the TheChokeArtist with a good life lead. Good block on the veil off. Alright, round's all tied up. Getting things started here. Shielding to build some grid. And now both players using neutral D to build some grid. At the cost of some meter. Good parry there from the TheChokeArtist. Going to be able to get things started here. Gonna push to the corner. Ooh, drop the ender. Gonna be a rough situation here. No shield on the hands. Parry on the fireball does not want to give Young Geezer any chance to get started here. Keeping him in the corner, shutting everything down. Young Geezer needs to find a way out here. One solid hit into the summons. Push him out of the corner. There we go. Gonna get a knockdown some minions here. Yes, we're gonna see exactly that. Let's keep it going. And yeah, that's another time that we've seen the throw tech in the TheChokeArtist's favor. Vorpal change shift from Young Geezer into immediate back throw. But again, Vorpal control back in the TheChokeArtist's favor. Ooh, dashed up into nothing. Maybe looking to bait something out, but just not able to get anything started. Try to punish the summon with a change shift into super, but a little too slow. 10 seconds left on the clock. TheChokeArtist needs to make something big happen here. Young Geezer just gonna play this flyaway game, throw fireballs. Ooh, punish on the dive kick, gonna be able to time out and get the game? Hell yeah! Smart situation there from the TheChokeArtist, knowing that the throw would do just enough, he would be able to do just enough damage off the throw to take the timeout there. Going up 2-1 before the reset. Alright, what's the starter here? We have often seen Young Geezer dash up at the start, but this time dashing away, trying to get Vorpal started for himself. Alright, TheChokeArtist getting hit here. It's going to be a good start for Young Geezer. really getting the pressure going. Good tech. And despite all the charge for Vorpal from Young Geezer, it's still the Choke Artist that's managed to get it going first. Alright, despite having Vorpal, Choke Artist still stuck in the corner now. Good block, good block. Here, where's the throw? It's not coming. Block on the dive kick shielded it too. Maybe could have gotten a throw or a actual punish there. But instead, both players just kind of sitting there pushing shield, and neither one of them pushing a button until Young Geezer got the full combo in the corner. Not quite enough to kill. But the Choke Artist with the perfect assault in the air to dodge the 5B, going to be able to get a full combo here. At least something started, right? This could be the big chance to get a comeback, but man, the instant dive kick super is going to close it out. Ooh, good whip punish there. Barely reacted in time to get it, but a reaction nonetheless. So punish Young Geezer getting a little too aggressive here. Now we're seeing that the Choke Artist is sitting further back after his knockdown situation. It's not pressing too hard, but big combo here for Young Geezer. Got the charge fierce into the full combo with the setup after the fly. Oh, good tech. And went with 2C this time instead of dashing up, but not able to follow up with the combo. Split meter in the wrong place. Oh, good throw. Going to be able to get a full combo here. Oh. Messed up the combo, tried the Vorpal to save it, but the hands are too strong. Anti-airing Choke Artist right out of the sky. Alright, gonna be game 4 to Young Geezer here. Gonna go to the final game of the first set. Alright. We're seeing that Choke Artist starting to get a little more aggressive here at the start of this round. Not really working out for him, really backfired, giving the offensive situation over to Young Geezer here. Good tech though, getting rid of the Spirit, doesn't have to deal with it anymore. And a couple of good shields here from Young Geezer trying to tech a throw or shield out of some pressure here. Alright, finally doing the right super this time. The Choke Artist not getting punished. Tried to charge up, it looked like, but getting clipped out by the grab. Wake Up EX hand still working out here for Young Geezer, and a teleport side switch for the Choke Artist here. Try to get the standing low, didn't work out. Gonna be turning over the situation over to Young Geezer here. Alright, I would say be careful on the next knockdown setup for the Choke Artist. I have a strong feeling that the next time the Choke Artist looks kind of aggressive on Young Geezer's Wake Up, he's going to, well, I wasn't going to say bail off, but that's what happened. Choke Artist now on reset point here. Only needs to win one more round, but the entire set has been back and forth the entire time. Each player taking a round before finally the other winning the next. And it definitely looks like it's in Young Geezer's favor here, but still early in the round. Anything can happen here. We've seen multiple games go down to the single digits, so it's definitely not over until the other player is at no life or the time says 0. But that being said, Young Geezer working on a perfect here, does not want to go out of the tournament yet, or excuse me, drop down the loser's bracket. Going to take this round here with a perfect. The Choke Artist really needs to make an adaptation here. Ooh, got caught crouch checking it again. It's kind of a bad habit that the Choke Artist has from playing Street Fighter V for so many years. He likes to delay tech a lot. But okay, finally an opening with the assault. Not the best damage starter, but definitely better than not getting any damage at all. Alright, ton of grid on the side of the Choke Artist. Let's see if he can finally get the win the grid situation. There it is, and with the counter hit. Praying not to drop here. Alright, goes for the setup situation. Expected a bust out situation. Command grab super coming in, catching him. And man, young geezer waiting out the Vorpal situation to build some meter. Immediately spends it. Alright, both these players playing kind of slow, but an opening here for young geezer. Oh my goodness, the delayest of assaults to beat the throw tech. And he should be able to IW here and close out the round. Oh, he misses it! And gets clipped by the dive kick. Has Vorpal. Okay, young geezer not able to close out there. Vorpal goes to TheChokeArtist, he immediately spins it. Got clipped, not quite going to be enough to close out. Life lead still in the TheChokeArtist's favor. Young geezer has to make something to happen quick, and he catches him! Oh no! An errant jump back is going to cost the TheChokeArtist the tournament. Young geezer closes it out 3-2 with 1 second, if even that. Probably like 0.5 seconds left on the clock. Just the most unfortunate situation for the TheChokeArtist there. Was literally seconds away from resetting the bracket. Oh man, that is not easy to recover from. And he also has to immediately go play CF right now. Do you want to give him a little bit of break and put CF on stream? How far back is... Like, it can't be that far back. It's only 4 matches left. Like, we can switch the setup. 5, 6 if it is a reset. I'm sorry, my math was off by 1 to 2. I'm just saying it would have been... In that time, it could have also just updated the stream. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, just a short break here. Don't know if we're going to get anything else on stream. I tried to get BlazeBlue, but man saying no, so we'll see how that works out. But thank you for all of you who are watching right now. I really appreciate it. All right, so we are actually going to get BlazeBlue on stream here. We're going to get the hot swap on the console. So that's brilliant. This is great. So give me a second to help these guys out. I'll be right back. All right, the glorious Blaze Blue Sinsel fixture is now up on stream. We are getting these matches. I fought tooth and nail to get you these matches. Let me just update the game. Do you want to do commentary? All right, let me just finish updating this. All right, joining you will be the man, the myth, the legend, the spine. You know how to do everything else, so I'll pass it off.
どの子が大使ですの？
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting started with CF. This is your boy AGN, the Spine. So we have the TheChokeArtist versus S0. These guys are a pretty long history. Both pretty decent players as well. Not that bad. Not bad.
Izayoi.
Not grand finals. Winners semis? I think quarters. No, it's semis. Winners semis. So winners semis in Blaze Blue. We're gonna get started. Izayoi versus Makoto. This matchup favors Izayoi, obviously. A lot of range advantage, but the fireball game is pretty heavy. Ran into this one. 2-8 stagger pressure. Good luck. That's a 50-50. You gotta get there. Ooh, nice job in the teleport low. Excuse me, I have to get a score recorded here. Unfortunately, I missed that entire match. My fault, everybody. But we see Makoto. Well, Makoto's crush is pretty scary, especially when he gets close to you. Be mindful about the DPs as well. Sonic Saber going through. Nice teleport back. Good bait on the teleport. Unfortunately, getting hit. You gotta watch out for that ball set. The wait for it. The wait for it. Oh, missed DP with no punish. And the ball set is getting. It catches a lot of people when they want to try to approach Makoto. It's very good rate. Wow, that's the thing in the air. And he was careful of that. They coming through. Oh man, RC, he thought it was going to be blocked. It did not get blocked. He was trying to get a combo afterwards. I don't think that was a very good use of the meter. Holding it, that's pretty bold, but fair enough. Oh man, bursting. Don't want to take any of the damage. Oh no. Oh, nice one again. Just expecting it to miss. Trying to get Sonic Saber, teleport. Oh, holding it again. TheChokeArtist not fighting. Running forward, 6-8. Ooh, 4-5, no button press, nothing going on. No challenge on the charge either. Good patience from, oh man, good patience from S0. Unfortunately, unable to touch it there. Good stuff though from both sides. Now we go into
The Wheel of Fate is turning. Level 1. Actionです.
overdrive immediately, getting all those. So when you overdrive on Izayoi, I see in the bottom right corner, gaining all those stacks. That stacks help her out in her when she does gain arts. That's gain arts right there. She has a whole bunch of reasons to use. A lot of Izayoi just slam overdrive at the beginning of the round. That gives a big great. Very powerful overdrive, actually. Ooh, oh my goodness, trying to go for a triple overhead. It's not going to work. Oh, getting hit by the ball. Oh man, did not get the speed. Alright, 3.1, very close. TheChokeArtist. Ooh, nice movement from S0. Unfortunately, hesitate a little bit on the forward. Ooh, getting C out. That's a fatal counter. Good job for burst there. Getting a lot of damage. Ooh, how about the 60 again? Not a very good turn. Not going to get it back for a while. Take it off. Getting the 5A out. Oh, that's 5. RC there. No IB coming out either. Good blocks, unfortunately. Getting hit by I'm not sure what happened there. Zero's not really playing to his strengths right now. Oh. Strength. Oh man. Nice combo coming through. Always. Oh, unfortunate jump to PP input. No punish coming in. It should be more than necessarily used to Naoto players. So, he's learning his way. He really likes to play Phonon. He's trying to get her out. He's trying out this turn. He's doing very well so far. Round 3 winners. Izayoi. So. Oh. Wow. Catching with that jump C. Getting over the ball nicely. Nicely done. Nice teleport bait. That jump B is amazing. Just like life is pretty much. That's plus, mega plus, and that's gonna get the kit after the RC. Jump B. Oh, getting the 6A. As that fast. Ooh. I don't really like how S0 is PP and then RC almost as oh man. Yeah, that hit. Again, a hand here. Ends it on Astro. So, now. Now it's time to call some matches.
椿の覚悟はよく分かったよ。でも、私にもやらなきゃいけないことがあるんだ。どの子がタイプですの？黒金直人。ラグナザブラッドエッジ。
イラつくな。てめえだけは殴らずにいられねえ。上等だ。やってみろよこのクソガキ。
ザ・ビール・オブ・フェイト・イズ・ターニングリベル1アクションですのカウンターです
負ける気がしねえな。
リベル2アクションです
I have returned. I have returned. Alright, getting the B&B going down. Nice stuff coming in from SRO. Taking the throw. Good stuff. BlankZero. Nice pressure with the Hell's Fang. Trying to get that 6B off, not going. I'm sure Hell's Fang was like plus 2. I'm not really sure. It's definitely safe. You got beat it there. Oh, that's gonna burst out. Beating it around. Oh man. Oh. Nice little something right on the throw there. Just gotta hit that. Oh, what is he doing? That was kind of weird. Really trying to go for it nowhere. Trying to get revenge. Oh, wow. That foot goes all the way up. Hits him out. Is my mic a little better now? I'm not sure. I can adjust the volume real quick. Let's see. Am I a little better? Maybe. Maybe. But apologize. I was in the bathroom, so the mic was not on for a little bit, but I'm back now. And if it's quiet again, just let me know. I'll either put a projector or put the volume up, depending. It's fine now, I think. They're floating around. They should have the white cable with them. So, let's see. Oh, look at this. Into the throw, no tech. BlankZero, no confirm from S0. Oh, I guess he's close to me. Oh, Hail Mary, Hell Swang. We're gonna catch him out. Oh, no. Oh my goodness, not burying that. If you bury that, you can't become a blockable. I'm pretty sure it's plus. Not exactly sure about the frame data this name. I haven't really played seriously in a bit. Oh my goodness, no barrier at all, especially in the air. Oh my god, what is DP to neutral? Get that running DP. I mean, he had 50 meters, so why not? Oh my goodness. What is going on? Oh, with the throw. He can get the throw whip it back. That's the secret tech. Make them with the throw. Oh, getting the 5A. Oh, man. Ooh, that confirmed. Then that thing is going to hit. Oh, get back out of it. Okay, I didn't confirm it fully. Oh, another big. Oh, but Bloopy. This is an exciting match. Oh, that's unsafe. That is unsafe. No RC, no punish. Oh, getting hit with a low. 5A whiffed. Good character. Zero trying to stay alive. Zero is on the point. So we're over here. Oh, getting the 6B out. Oh, DP. God, oh, getting that sway in. Reverse thing on that. Oh, kind of super out. A little bit of a weird use for his meter. Oh man, overdrive activate. He has active blow, unfortunately, but get the EXC himself. Oh, getting the throw in. DP afterwards. Oh my, backdashed it too. Oh man. Oh. This is like, oh my goodness. So, oh my god. Okay. Oh my, wow. Okay. Oh man, that's a match. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see in BlazeBlue. All right, let's see who is our next. I think S0 is gonna run the gauntlet here, but that's what I like to see in my matches. That's what I like to see. So Harrison, you're facing Yash. It is losers semis now. We're in top 4. We're in top 4 now. Welcome everybody. Top 4 losers. this match is actually extremely tough for Naoto. S is an extremely strong character, very big normals, very fast normals, big sweep on the jump C. Pretty much instant overhead. 6A has low and bone, also an overhead. It's pretty difficult. SR does have a little bit of trouble blocking that. A lot of people around here have trouble blocking that. It's not easy, but very strong neutral presence. Very strong character in general. Just having a lot of tools she has at her disposal. Naoto really has to be patient. We just get that opening in. Make sure this is off and solid. Oh, look at that, already off to a great start. Getting that burst well early. Nice jump block from BlankZero. Knew he was going to put the air buttons out. So now he's on his pressure. Naoto's pressure is really tight, really good. Both players are out of burst though, really early. They're not going to be able to get active flows. That's a very confusing thing. You can't stand up against that. You have to stay crouching. You see that. That way will whip. Hits you if you stand. Kind of weird, but you know, Blaze Blue, I guess. Okay. Oh, that hits. Good stuff. Get the close spark too. Oh, did you there? Get the guard broken. Here. Decent combo. Oh, it's not gonna walk top of that DP. Oh, nice sway. Getting away from that 6A. Trying to bait the DP that time to come out. Ooh, wow, nice pressure. Right here. Here he can cancel. It is over. He can cancel those little blood. Hit block, man. Oh, up again. He can't be doing that. Okay, be careful. Fast. Love to ask him on here. Okay, let's see. Oh. Ooh, that was risky. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Cannot stand up there. On 3 times already. Can't be doing that. You cannot be doing that. If you stand up, get caught. It's very weird. It's very counterintuitive, honestly. Considering like how often like we as fighting game players we associate with somebody going high like that as an overhead. But that you just have to stay crouching. You have to resist the urge, you know? So oh, this is the last part. That's kind of weird. It's here. Ooh, this way on the DP. Oh! Seems like he just wanted that. Here's the burst though, that's a pretty good victory. Oh my god, that 2C hit like an idiot here. Nice. Oh wow, RC's pressure. Oh, getting the reset. That's gonna be it right there for that round. Good clutching, good clutch. Good clutch from BlankZero. A lot of mistakes happening from both players' sides in their play a little bit. Alright. Throw in. Nice to see. Throw it there, yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, wow! Very solid. Good presence of mind from BlankZero. Getting that super in as soon as he saw the fireballs. Very good stuff. Very good stuff. That's what we like to see around here. Good, solid, blaze blue play. Getting that sword of doom too. That's for you, Ninja Jason. Oh, getting the DP out, not blocking it. No setup. Oh, another sway coming in on the that's his wake up. Kingzon coming in here. Ooh! Made a throw. He's practicing this combo. Unfortunately missed it. That's what happens when you don't play the game for a little bit. Oh! Fatal counter of an elevator. Jungle Kingzon. Let's see. Oh man, can't hit that 5B.
対戦の戦闘力低下リベル2アクションです
60 out the gate, and that Ken is listen to jumping. Oh, another TP coming out. Trying to throw one way to this. Oh, the same stuff is happening on for both of these players. I'd like to see a little bit more mix-up happening on both sides. Very predictable. Not going to get a fatal. But no, going to get the big boy combo here. Good stuff. Difficult combo to do. Oh, again. TP, let's see, later, down reaction, but it gets the blocks. Oh, unfortunate. So, now we have to wait until the TheChokeArtist is done. But for now, some plays move, some captures will happen. Hold on.
かがりとうや大切な人私には理解不能です The wheel of fate is turning リベル1アクションですのやっガレガレウンターですカリカリウンターですモルベルマグハラウンターですクリフレウンターですマザクサイドンが続くモルベルマグハラこれはこのまま立ち上がらないリベル2アクションですの軽いクリフレモルベルマグハラ実行しますこれはダメだブルーのもういいだろうThe wheel of fate is turning リベル1アクションですのブルーの彼モルベルマグハラモルベルマグハラこれはブルーのまだ立ちブルーの対戦の戦闘力低下を確認リベル2アクションですのブルーの戦 ルスリーアクションですこのままザ・ウィール・オブ・フェイト・イズ・ターニングリベル1アクションですのカウンターとカウンターですとガウェイそのカウンターですとカウンターカウンターですと
まだ終わりじゃないよな。
リベル2アクションですのブルーンブルーンカウンターですとモルドレスナグハラカウンターですとジョーカージムハイコムタイムセントスキマカウンターですとモルドレスナグハラカウンターですとバレイセイセイファイトセイファイトトリスタセイファイトエル続行しカーリングマザー最大の術カウンターですと内戦のこのままフルフレモルドレスナグハラセイファイトトリスタカウンターですと装填の範囲内リベル3アクションですの軽いスキマス軽いスキマスモルドレスナグハラロールスモルドレスナグハラセイフカウンターですセントジョーカースキリフレコムタイムカウンターですとカウンターですと私負けるわけにはいきません対象ザ・ウィール・オブ・フェイト・イズ・ターニングリベル1アクションですのブルーンカウンターですおっと
この程度シフト
見切り針を引きますしませんカウンターですモルドレスナグハラガウェイカウンターですモルドレスナグハラガウェイカウンターですモルドレスナグハラ
クルセイダー
モルドレスナグハラセイファー まだ勝ちます対戦に戦闘力セリベル2アクションですの最初に戦慄を確認データベース強制検出を確認かがり通る愛を守るザ・ビール・オブ・フェイト・イズ・ターニングリベル1アクションですの
そのまま立ち会う
リベル2アクションですのモルベレットナイブガラグリグレ愛を守るザ・ビール・オブ・フェイト・イズ・ターニングリベル1アクションですのウォールスタッチタッチザ・レイブルーンカウンターですどの子がタイプですの
All right, getting back into it. Excuse me. This is Nogurimi, aka Quiet Force, aka the man who runs the stream for the most part. When the spine is not busy TOing, or not TOing, wanting to commentate Blaze Blue. But this is going to be winners finals. It's going to be the spine versus the TheChokeArtist. They restarted the entire PS4. What a play, dude. But all right, what is happening, guys? I'm going at it. I'm not super good at the game. I don't commentate the game super well. I know Mai and Makoto very well. The one guys in the chat. Excuse me, Power of 1337. I don't know the game very well. I know Mai and Makoto's mix-ups very well because I have watched both these players play a lot, and I have learned how to watch these two have a match and commentate these two have a match. Overall, my BlankZero commentary is very poor. This is probably about the 12th or 13th time that these two have fought in a winners finals. Pretty much every single week that BlazeBlue was run last semester, it was these two in winners finals or grand finals. Like somewhere in finals, it was these two people. I forgot how loud BlazeBlue is by default. No wonder the mic was quiet. But yeah, we're gonna. If things go according to plan, we'll have the Spine playing Mai and the TheChokeArtist playing Makoto, and that's what it looks like. This is definitely a super fun and fast-paced match. It's really back and forth on whether or not Mai is going to get her offense started, or if it's going to be Makoto that really starts. The TheChokeArtist is super good at limiting his opponent's options and forcing them into the 50-50 situation with Makoto, where they have to guess if it's low or overhead. And the Spine is just super awesome at pressuring in this game, really abusing Mai's tools, especially her dive kick and her very safe super on wake up to kind of protect himself. But a mispunish there on the tech there. And man, the TheChokeArtist is looking a little bit out of it. It has been a while since he's played the game at a high level. Probably the last time they played was at the end of spring semester. So he a little inexperienced in this matchup, but I expect him to kind of clean up his play as he goes here. Still not able to get a hit on the Spine here, and pretty much everything the Spine is doing is opening up the TheChokeArtist. Gets hit with what I consider the very easy neutral jump button into a low button. Just a classic overhead into low mix-up. But all right, getting it started. And man, that's something the TheChokeArtist loves to do, is to force his opponent to run at him. You'll see him backdash a lot, trying to build the space and make his opponent uncomfortable. But, ooh. The Spine was very lucky that that spear stopped just short of Makoto's fireball. Of course, if you run into Makoto's fireball, she can't convert to a full combo. Ooh, got the DP. Wasn't sure of it, so he canceled it to make sure that he was safe, but didn't follow up with a confirmed combo. Ah, man, getting hit with the dive kick. Just not sure what side it's going to hit on. And man, the TheChokeArtist doing something a little unusual there. Got a little aggressive instead of letting the fireball do the work, and that's going to be a quick game one to the Spine. So it's not unusual for the TheChokeArtist to get back up to speed. He was in he was in 2 different grand finals already tonight, and quite possibly a 3rd one in BlazeBlue. So definitely might have a few of the wires and just ran a little scramble on what he's supposed to do. But again, we'll really see him clean up here. Gets clipped there with the overhead, double overhead, excuse me. Good block there. All right, burying in the right spots. You see him not over-abuse the barrier in a lot of places, and good check there on the dash. Try to get out of the corner, though, a little unusual. Probably should have just continued the combo. All right, has enough meter to rapid cancel, and there you see it. Oh, good jump back to catch him trying to get out of the corner. It's time for the TheChokeArtist to get things started, but the overdrive from the Spine is really going to put it into the pressure. Try to rapid cancel a dive kick. Unfortunate that he still got clipped there. And man, the overdrive not really doing anything for the Spine there besides getting him out of one setup. But does have enough meter to do the safe super on wake up. Not doing it yet, just trying to block the overhead. Very important there. Where's he going? And we're seeing some awesome blocks here. TheChokeArtist tried to get the air backdash and catch the Spine out of the air, but this time the Spine getting out. And yeah, the little setup where she throws the low fireball, she can throw 3 or 4 low fireballs there, or get a different cancel, and just a light pressure there and confirmed it. He saw 2 crouch A's, and then he was like, okay, I guess I got the combo. And he powered through and finishes out that 3rd round. The TheChokeArtist is definitely picking up speed here. Oh, barely got clipped there over the fireball. just an unfortunate situation. Makoto's really reliant on that kind of charge fireball to stop the Spine's advances. Oh my goodness. Got the anti-air. The Spine verbally may be a little frustrated, calling it the best anti-air in the game because it can just beat Mai's dive kick. It does hit quite large and it goes all over the place, but saw that anti-air not really playing too big of a part, still having the Spine pressure extremely well and tracking very well, not letting the TheChokeArtist get anything started, and good counter there on the DP. Didn't even drop it. So the Spine looking super solid, already going up 2 games. And quite unusually for this winner's finals is both players are talking back and forth to each other. I want to say, like, by the 3rd time that these two had faced each other, it was dead quiet when both of them played because both players were, like, going crazy. And man, instant air dash to beat, I don't even know what to call the move, the poof jujitsu from Makoto. That's kind of a hard reach. He can stay on the ground too. Ooh, counter but not confirmed. Ooh, plus frames. Oh my goodness, the big counter there. Ooh, tried to jump out to avoid the dash punch. Not quite able to get it and got thrown there. Missed the tech window by a little bit. Ooh, bad dive kick there from the Spine. And plus frames wasn't able to chicken block, so the TheChokeArtist had to hold the plus frames there. And man, tried to push a button after the jump in. Quite unusual for the TheChokeArtist to be this kind of button active on defense in these situations. Ooh, got clipped there and going to be able to convert to the full combo after the rapid cancel. The Spine only a round away from taking it in this winner's finals match. Let's see if the TheChokeArtist is going to be able to pick things up here. He's had a couple of really good block strings, but really not able to convert to the maximal potential. Just like you saw there, the Spine's blocks have been on point tonight. Ooh, not a tipper there, so wasn't able to get the guard crush, but still able to pressure well. Got clipped by the fireball. Yeah, the unblockable there, didn't block it right. And you're seeing the TheChokeArtist use way more barrier than he needs to right now. But an unfortunate air dash into the corner from the Spine. Gonna make him eat a ton of damage here. And he has to block 1 or 2 mix-ups here and didn't block the overhead off of the plus frames. Gonna be looking at about 3k damage here. And the setup. Where you going? Thought he was gonna block the fireball, but no. Got caught there in the corner. Had this been burst. And man, the confirm right there. Winner's final is over. That dive kick is so strong. But all right, up next we're going to have losers finals. It's going to be S0 versus the TheChokeArtist. But what is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Quiet Force, aka Nogarimi, aka the guy who runs the stream. Big news though, might not always be running the stream anymore. I think I'm going to donate my stream machine that I've been bringing out here to the club and just kind of let them run things. But it's neither here nor there. More it's just taking up too much space for me. It usually sits in my car and does nothing, so I might as well get used and have a purpose. So, but we had a pretty busy night tonight. I want to say earlier tonight we had 40 to 45 people in the room. It was actually kind of crazy in here. It was getting a little bit warm, so I'm thankful that they kind of ran out after they got eliminated from tournaments. This room got warm, especially running as many setups as we were running. Like every single table in here was running 1 or 2 setups, each producing heat. We had Dan show up with ST, so of course those are 2 CRTs that are generating a ton of heat. But getting back into it, excuse me, it's not going to be 0. Dan is here now. It's not going to be S0, it's going to be Kingzon. I didn't see the result of this match, so I didn't know who won. But let me fix the names real quick. Um, I mean, we're seeing a little bit of matchup unfamiliarity here from Kingzon, it looks like. Just maybe not quite used to the mix-ups that Jackson likes to go for, or Makoto can go for, and is just getting clipped a bit. But alright, getting it going. Tacked himself into the sphere. That Makoto charge orb is really good at kind of forcing your opponent to make a decision. Good throw here, gonna get the full confirm. Some good damage, but unfortunate. Didn't look like he got the combo under that he wanted there. Ooh, rapid cancel, but didn't confirm the combo. Oh man, S's charge fireball, or doubled up fireball goes through Makoto's projectile. That's pretty good. Plus frames there. Ooh, good counter, but immediate burst does not want to deal with it. Going to be able to get a good chunk of damage here on this counter hit. Oh, looks like he purposely went for the reset there. I feel like if he teched the right way, he could have punished that with DP. Ooh, ran into the fireball. That's not what you want. It's going to be a ton of damage, and all of a sudden we see that the TheChokeArtist now has the life lead in, is not quite going to be able to kill, but it's going to be one step away. Taking the first game very convincing. Well, had a little hiccup in that final round, but still able to look very strong. Oh my goodness. Well, big counter at the beginning, not able to convert into big combo, but Kingzon showing that he's paying attention a little bit. Has to be careful with those fireballs. You do not want Makoto to be able to jump over the fireball and get her offense started, but, and as you see, Kingzon's so unfamiliar maybe with this kind of pressure that he's opting to immediately spin his burst, but getting counter hit going to cost him. Alright, and you're seeing that the TheChokeArtist is trying to slow things down and force Kingzon to kind of come in so he can react, but just maybe not used to all the options that S has. You see a little bit of unfamiliarity on both these players' side. Plus frames there from Makoto. Alright, keeping it started. Oh, got the overhead this time. Delayed it, insane rapid cancel to finally push all the way to the corner and get the full combo. There we go, good knockdown for him. And yeah, punish him DPing to the other side. But all right. TheChokeArtist is really not overcommitting to any of his options here, taking the knockdowns that he can get and the pressure that he can get, but really anytime that he resets to neutral, he's backing away. Anytime he gets hit, he's backing away. Taking things very slow, burying when he can, and really trying to find his opening. Or maybe just force Kingzon to overcommit. And you see just like that, a bad guess there on Kingzon's wake up is going to cost him. Had to spin his burst. Got clipped. I'm not even sure what he got clipped with, but immediate rapid cancel. And man, so good with the confirms. Not quite enough to kill. Gonna need one more hit. And the barrier. That looked like a dead angle. I'm not sure what it was, but it did get the TheChokeArtist off of him, but not enough to save him. Alright, you saw the TheChokeArtist starting to play slow there at the beginning of the round, but got a little too ambitious. Oh man, not used to these S mix-ups. The sphere being behind her can be a little bit of a mix-up. It's sort of like Vatista's little cubes that she puts out on screen, where like if she hits them, like they kind of pop and keep you an additional hit stun or block stun. And man, you see the TheChokeArtist getting a little aggressive here. It's kind of costing him. And you see he's dashing into a lot of things. And of course you do have to take some sort of risk when you're this down in life, but there we go, the opening that he needs. Makoto only needs one, and then she can really just start mixing up this offense, especially when she hits 100 meter. But alright, spinning that 50 meter to get him off. Oh, DP'd in the air. Oh, could have cost him a lot more, but a drop combo there. The Kingzon finally getting a round on the board. Not letting the TheChokeArtist get back to grand finals for free. Alright, and you see that the TheChokeArtist kind of adapted his play this time, playing back, playing really slow, kind of forcing Kingzon to come to him. And it's working out really well for him. He got this offensive pressure started, and there's the overhead. Ooh, dropped the end of the combo. Not the worst decision in the world. Still able to keep Kingzon in the corner. Alright, here we go. The tech out and the hit on the other side. And the burst just to get everything stopped. Want nothing getting started. The run up overhead. The immediate burst back from Kingzon. Said if you're going to do that, there's no reason I should be here. But the unfortunate bad read there on the tech roll is going to cost Kingzon this round. And again, we're seeing the TheChokeArtist just playing back, trying to force his opponent towards him. Not working out in his favor this time. The opponent came in and unfortunately was able to get the hit, and now the TheChokeArtist is down on life and he has to approach. But again, the TheChokeArtist just trying to use his life as a resource. Oh, bad fireball, not punished though, but does have the corner situation. Going to be able to get the mix up here. Oh, there we go. The second time, not able to get the confirm, but oh, good read there on the DP. Kingzon's going to be able to do a ton of damage here in this corner and get the setup. Blue combo there at the end, but playing a real dangerous game here. Gets clipped with the anti-air. Oh my goodness, that delay opening up Kingzon like it was a new bag of chips. And again, we're just seeing the TheChokeArtist not overcommit to any of his offensive options. He's playing it real careful and slow, just charging that fireball when he can. And yeah, had the burst there from Kingzon was going to be a big damage, especially with the rapid cancel that was probably going to be incoming. And a burst right back there from TheChokeArtist. He does not want this to go any further. He does not want to take this to a game 4. He wants to close it out right here. But, ooh, maybe a little error. Too bold a super there from Kingzon. Only 13 seconds left on the clock. He really needs to find a situation. And unfortunately, Makoto has a ton of meter and not so much time on the clock. And yeah, Kingzon may be a little too nervous for the timeout. Try to get something started or find an interruption point, and he got hit. And that means that our grand finals is going to be the TheChokeArtist versus the Spine. The Spine in winner side. Oh, excuse me. Let me reset the scores here. All right. So again, we have the Spine versus the TheChokeArtist. TheChokeArtist coming from losers. And this is grand final, so this is going to be 2 first to 3 sets. If the TheChokeArtist can reset the bracket, otherwise the Spine will be able to close it out in just the first one. Rebel 1. Action, Desio. All right, a strong start here from the TheChokeArtist. Maybe getting a little warmed up here, trying to get things started for himself. Again, another anti-air. The Spine. Already angry at the best anti-air in the game. Just gets clipped by it twice, so I'm certain he's not happy about that. Oh my goodness, interrupt there on the dashboard and the immediate burst. Oh, getting a little too aggressive there, pushing buttons after the rush spear. And man, TheChokeArtist trying not to overcommit the options. Good tech. Still got clipped with a IAD cross up, but still in a decent position for himself. Good tech out of the corner. Trying to get the fireball set up, but the spine with a dive kick right over it. Going to be able to close the distance. Oh, the DP, finally. We didn't see him DP, I don't think at all in the first set in Winners Finals. Oh, missed the confirm. Rapid cancel and the immediate super from the spine. He was looking for it, waiting for it. Oh, unfortunately was in the middle of the recovery for the fireball, so couldn't jump cancel the, couldn't jump block the dive kick, but strong recovery from the spine, just keeping the pressure up when he had it and not letting the TheChokeArtist get away with any of the untrue stuff. And again, we're seeing the IAD air throw there to stop any shenanigans that the TheChokeArtist might try to do round start, and that means that the TheChokeArtist is going to be in the corner. IAD to push him back after the tech out. The spine reading a lot of situations and reacting appropriately, even if they don't go his way. Man, that fatal counter, that hard knockdown for the TheChokeArtist there ended up working out really well in his favor, but good blocks here from the spine. TheChokeArtist not really able to get anything started for a good period of time here, but again, the whiff on the dive kick going to cost the spine a lot of life here and push him to the corner. Oh, check there on the IAD forward, but no check there, and that's going to give the spine a chance to get out of the corner. All right, overdrive and burst on the table for the spine. Let's see if he's going to use it. Not this combo, maybe the next one. Activates overdrive, there we go. And immediately activates into the overdrive super. Saw that the button was coming out. Oh my goodness, got clipped there on the far rash, and that's going to cost him the round. Finally, the TheChokeArtist getting things started here. Oh, DP through the button, but unfortunately no extended hurt box on it. It's going to cost the TheChokeArtist a ton of life here, almost 40%. Oh, got clipped with the overhead. Things looking rough here in game one. The TheChokeArtist has a tough wall ahead of him, and again the beta DP going to be a ton of damage here. And man, game one convincingly in that round goes to the spine after the two bad DPs. All right, starting here, both players trying to kind of start their offense without overcommitting anything. And again, we're seeing like a lot of trades, a lot of situations where nobody's really getting anything started besides positional trades. But now we're seeing the spine getting stuff started. 50% life for the TheChokeArtist here. It's going to cost him a lot. He really has to make something get started here. A big whiff and almost in punish. All right. The TheChokeArtist playing very carefully, a lot of barriers and a good tech there to kind of negate the spine's overdrive there. Ooh, good blocks there from the spine. No real mix-up, but just not trying to interrupt the pressure is always an important thing that you need to realize to do. In the throw punish, possibly there. And a ton of damage. Rapid cancel. Yeah, got to keep things going and push the corner here. Solid 25% combo. Oh, the rapid cancel to gain plus rims there. Man, how stupid is it that she can do the safest super in the game and then RC it so that she can just continue pressure. And the DP, not going to be enough to close out. Oh my goodness, dashed up and then pushed his button early enough. Spine waking up with the throw. Going to be able to close out that round. That was so back and forth for both players. Positionally, health-wise, like they were trading blows bit for bit. But all right, Spine with a strong situation here. Didn't get the right read on the tech roll, but did react well and followed it up, keeping the Spine in the, keeping the TheChokeArtist in the corner. TheChokeArtist forced to burst here. Ooh, Charging unblockable, didn't barrier it. Ooh, the dash wasn't quite a tipper, so probably could have been punished, but a late button from the TheChokeArtist costing him. Close to the end of this round now. And yeah, finally it's skipped by the overhead. The first time that he's gotten hit by that today, I believe. But that is going to put us up at 2-0 for the Spine, looking very much score-wise like how winners finals win. But in terms of the skill and the comfortability that both players have, it's definitely looking like much closer of a match. I feel like if there's just a couple more things, like not dashing into giant charged fireballs, that could really benefit the choke artist. It's just making some poor choices here and there. Again, a little forgetful in what the matchup should be played like, it looks like. And of course, not saying anything about how the Spine might have learned how to counter the choke artist in the months past. The Spine is definitely knows what he's doing and can train very well. All right, got hit but immediately bursted. Maybe was looking for the wake up overdrive, but doesn't matter. Just getting the back throw, going to be a ton of damage here, and should be able to spin the meter here to kill. Not quite, going to need one more touch. The DP getting baited out by the 2A, but not able to punish. Oh my goodness, waited for the right perfect timing to jump up and counter the air fireball, but got clipped there after the situation didn't work out. Oh, IAD Bud gonna catch a choke artist round start, the immediate burst. If you're gonna burst in what could possibly be the final round, I mean, no better time than the immediate being. Ooh. Tech out of the untrue combo into a bad situation, costing the choke artist a ton of life, but trying to get things popping here. Starts with the fireball. Oh my goodness, finally opened him up with the overhead after doing so many strings. Finally found the situation for him. Dropped the end of the combo, unfortunately. Got the trade against the dive kick. So much for the best anti-air. Can't even anti-air the dive kick properly. Rapid cancel, make himself safe, and get the mix-up here. And man, it's looking rough here for the choke artist. Really needs to have a good situation. And the good read there on the tech board. It's going to really be the situation that wins Spine the game. Of course, the follow-up throw really won the game, but really following that tech forward threw the choke artist for a loop. And that's another 3-0 for the Spine, closing it out well here and taking BlazeBlue by storm. I don't think dropping a set the entire night.
その体術さすがだね誠
Yeah, 2-0s the entire time.
私だって昔のままじゃないんだよ
But that's a tournament, folks. That's how it goes. So for our winners tonight, we have Young Geezer and Under Knight, the Spine and BlazeBlue. We have Joe and Tekken 7, and then we had BlankZero closing it out for our extra tournament this week, Soul Calibur 6. We had some amazing numbers tonight. We had 17 people for Under Knight. We had 16 people for BlazeBlue, 14 people for Tekken. Unfortunately, only 4 people for Soul Calibur, but you were doing congratulations. They're doing the callouts in the room now. Oh! So he told people to boo Joe for Tekken 7. But that's going to be a stream for us. Thanks for tuning in, and just remember, next week we should be back on the RATFGC channel. So just remember to share that, follow that, because we're trying to build that channel up and get things started. Other than that, have a good night, folks. Give me a second.